welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get all of our videos. Well, today we're going to shake things up a bit and try a different kind of drink. A Cosmopolitan, aka Cosmo. Gained its popularity through Sex and the City, and we're just going to shake it up and try it out.
All right, let me get you together. So the Cosmo is vodka, triple sec, lime, with a splash of cranberry juice.
That perfect pour.
Well, thank you. Shaken, not stirred. Cheers.
That was pretty tasty.
I can see why this was so popular, especially when Sex and the City was out.
Yeah.
And I was actually reading that for most of the 90s, this was the most popular drink. Mm-hmm. It has been thought to have been created in Miami in 1985.
In the 90s, I was a little too young to be drinking it. But as I grew older, I have watched probably every episode of Sex and the City multiple times.
Me too.
And they always seem so cool drinking their Cosmos. But honestly, throughout my adulthood, I don't think... I might have had one prior to now, but it's not something that I just rarely get. Probably because it's kind of like a small dosage and I like big cups.
But the martini glass is so fancy.
It is. Fancy.
I don't think I can say I had a Cosmo before. I mean, I've had martinis before, but I've never had an actual Cosmo. So I'm liking the pink color.
Yeah,
I'm liking the lime in there. It's very citrusy when you taste it.
It's so girly and flirty.
But do not, like, this is different than our wines that we usually take. And, you know, I can probably drink a few glasses of wine. Now, this is actually, because it has the vodka and the triple sec, you might only catch me with one and a half. I might sit and babysit a little bit, but I definitely would order this out. I'm trying to be cute.
Right.
So unlike them, I actually used to order this a lot because I didn't know what else to get when I would be out, and I wasn't a wine drinker really, and I was like, I want something girly and cute with vodka, because vodka is pretty much my liquor of choice when I do drink liquor. So I used to order these anytime I would go out because I didn't know what else to order, and I remember it looking good on the show.
Well, since you're used to getting it, how much do these normally run in a restaurant or at the bar?
Especially if you're going to get a top shelf vodka, you could pay as much as $15 for this in Miami. Probably in every major city, this is going to be a very expensive drink if you get a top shelf, which the best is probably to get it with Grey Goose or Belvedere. Tito's has come a long way. Tito's is a fave, so we actually made ours with Tito's. Actually, what Cosmo means, and Stahce actually had me look it up, is when you're in an area with people from a lot of different places. So that just perfectly describes the city, and I can see why they made it in Miami.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, because a metropolitan, you think of like a city that has a lot of different areas, different people coming in. So Cosmopolitan kind of seemed like a drink that represented lots of different people. And I could see that being in Miami, people from all walks of life come through there.
Yep.
And now I could think, wasn't Sex and the City based in what?
New York.
New York?
Yeah,
exactly.
So New York is the melting pot of all kinds of things and people. So I could see that.
So with Sex and the City and so much talk about it, we thought, since it was a great show that especially me and Tip watched, we want to see what character we're most like. So we're going to take a little quiz online, answer some questions, and see which character we get.
The first question, love at first sight is absolutely real, forget love, I'd rather have sex, utter fiction, or cute in theory? I would say Cute in theory.
I said the same thing.
Me too, cute and very.
It sounds good.
It does sound good.
It sounds wonderful.
It does. Attraction at first sight? Lust at first sight? Sure. Love?
You haven't gotten any action lately. You pull out your handy vibrator, focus on other things such as reading and jogging. There's something called Tinder that can easily take care of that. Go on aggressive meeting people. Don't judge me.
I'm pulling out that vibrator.
I'm going to read. I don't.
Girl!
No, Scott's honor.
For the action part?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna redirect that energy.
I can redirect it like in about 5 minutes. Next question.
Or less.
Your lingerie of choice is a colorful bra and a thong, just a little edge, whatever's functional since it's coming off anyway, a lacy corset that doesn't require much skill to take off, or a very cute bra and panty set.
Corset.
A very cute bra and panty set.
I say whatever's functional because it's coming off anyway. The guy you're into is starting to fade. What's your last move? A text asking straight up what your deal is and that if he's not interested, he should stop talking to you now. An invite to meet you at the bar where you'll look your hottest. Some decent sex. Ending with a promise that if he comes by, you'll give him a night he'll never forget. An invitation to a home-cooked dinner at your place.
I take E.
E is not an option. What's E?
None of the above. I'd rather just not.
Oh, so you're just not gonna send anything?
Nah, you fading and I feel it, then I might as well fade too.
Yeah, I think that too, but the closest one to that is A.
Is the first one.
A, so I'm gonna go with A.
Okay.
I
then
would
I'll
go
go
with
with
A too. Yeah. Your relationship deal breaker is when the guy won't emotionally connect with you, is just too clingy and generally asking for too much time. Just
has too small of
just
the
has
parts.
too small a dick. Sorry, you have needs. Won't put you first.
A, won't emotionally
connect. I need the emotional connection.
I need you to be here with me.
You know, if you want that in turn, I need it from you as well.
I mean, and you can bring out, like, I mean, they're talking about the smallness of the parts, but
Of the peen.
anybody will go for anything if you connect in here. You know what I'm saying?
Speak on it.
I'm just trying to tell the people.
I mean,
Tell
I'm
me
gonna
stuff.
go for a
You know?
little peen. I'm just saying. No matter what you talking.
If we're being honest, no. But the emotional connection is
it is important.
I'm just telling you,
a bit more.
Yeah.
Just think about it. I mean, if you found a guy that was like really into you and he got you feeling the feels.
And he got a nub. You had 2 great dates with the guy you just met. You A, wait for him to text since you know if he's interested he'll pursue you and that's more romantic. B, are ready to call it and switch to one of the other 5 guys you're dating. Dudes, no sensation in bed. C, after Facebook stalking and getting all intel possible to confirm he's not a crazy, reach out and suggest dinner. Or D, suggest an original date, cooking together, film festival, that'll totally charm him.
That's the last one.
Yeah, I would go with D too.
Definitely the
Original
last
date.
one. Because I'm not, we talked about this before on our Valentine's Day video that, it doesn't have to be, them dates don't have to be so, let's go to dinner, let's do this. It could be something original. Let's come over, let me cook dinner. Instead of watch Sex in the City. And then we do whatever else.
Well, first I was thinking C, but about the Facebook stalking. But I would have did that either first date or prior to.
Exactly.
It would not have happened after 2 days. I'd have been Facebook stalked you. So I was a
Had your
mixture
folks look them up.
between,
Look up this post.
Yes.
between C and D, but I would say more so D. What's your favorite sex position? A, what isn't? B, you don't really have one favorite, you're into mixing it up. C, missionary. Or D, Cowgirl.
Mom, I passed this whole video. Thanks, sis. I mean, don't really have a favorite. When I put my hand up on my hip. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Hey. And that's all I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna say what isn't, and I'm not gonna elaborate.
Well, I'm gonna go with B. I don't really have a favorite. I just like to do different things
That's why she's married.
with kids.
With kids.
A lot of kids.
With an ass.
A lot of kids.
With an ass.
A guy takes you out to drinks. You want to impress him, so you order whatever he's having because you can take it. Wine because that's totally sophisticated. Whatever you want because your conversation should be impressing him, not alcohol. Sex on the beach because the word sex is in it and he should take a hint.
Wine because that's totally sophisticated.
I would do wine too.
You would do wine. I would do whatever I want.
I probably would start off with wine, and then after I got done that cute little glass of wine. Okay, now
I would only do wine because not because it's sophisticated, but because when I'm out at the restaurant, I don't order wine because they give you this much for like $20.
they do.
So if he's paying, then I'm going to take this much for his $20, and I'm going to be sophisticated with my wine.
Yep, that's good. Good answer. Last question. What's your true sex fantasy? This blank won't do it justice. It's that intense.
Oh.
A super buff, handsome guy whisks you away to a luxury penthouse and you go at it all night. The most charming guy in the world, after proposing so romantically, of course, takes you home. And you're seriously asking that? I like that answer. The last one. You're seriously asking? Like, I would go with that.
Yeah, I think I'm going with that too because do I even know what it is yet?
I guess I would have to say C. The charming guy, after proposing so romantically, of course, takes me home.
I mean, you lived that story
I
out.
mean,
You lived it out.
is that a fantasy?
It's reality. It happened.
It is calculating our results. So let's see. Ooh.
I knew it.
Hey, Val.
I knew it.
So it turns out that I am Carrie because
okay.
you're confident, fun, and not afraid to put yourself out there and see what you find. Who are you?
The results are in. I am Carrie.
Ooh, we both Carrie girl.
Your firm sense of who you are is something people totally envy and flock to. Be true to it against the jerks who come along. Boom.
And I'm Miranda. Logical, but you also, dating and have your sense of self, but you also go with dating in a sense of purpose. So
Intentional
it's not
dating.
always, intentional. It's not always about the lollipops and rainbows.
Hey. Cheers.
That brings us to the end of this video. Look in the description to see all the ingredients to make this Cosmo. As always, be sure to drink responsibly, and thanks for watching.
See you next week.
See ya. Forget love, I'd rather have sex. I didn't know if y'all wanted me to go ahead and say sex. Like,
Girl, say sex. We done said sex in the city about 20 times.
I need a member that is going to. I wasn't trying to say dick, okay? That's what I mean by member.
Oh,
Did you get that? Did you get that?
I forgot we were still recording. I was all in trance.
Sex talk, I've been feeling.
I was in trance.